now introduce again Mr. Sovann, who is the program director of Friends International in Phnom Penh.
Thank you very much, Michael, for your introduction. Just want to clarify, I'm Sovann from Mith Samlanh, which is one of the components, one of the program of Friends International. And I am very proud to be here to present Friends International and walk you through some of the work that we have done in the last 20 years. And I hope to bring you some of the story from the grounds. So we start with a big picture, like worldwide we help over 500 million people, young children and youth who are conditioned and pushed to the margin of the society. As you already have heard, a lot of discussion touch on the issue of this population when they were pushed to the situation where they cannot access to the core services of the society, including education and other things. And many of the story that we have heard from Asia's country, when children and youth are living in this condition, they are put at risk of many issues, including violence, abuse, and exploitations, and engaging in a lot of issues and health issues, HIV/AIDS and drugs, prostitution, and things like that. So what we are trying to do is, Friends International started in 1994 in Phnom Penh of Cambodia. Started with a very basic small program, try to respond to the basic needs of the people who are living on the streets, giving them medical interventions, social needs, and things like that. And over the times, we expanded the programs into other countries in the region, including Indonesia, Thailand, Laos, and the program started to be expanded to be more comprehensive and holistic. At the point when we started to look around and we see many people, many NGOs started to started their program doing the similar things. So we started to shift our concentration to not trying to create more programs and doing the same things in different regions, but started to think and work with other partners, where we started to work with NGO from the Philippines, Myanmar, Egypt, and Honduras, try to exchange our knowledge and experience and the lessons we learned over the last 20 years along the ways and shares, and try to form up the best model that works best in the local context. And that way we can create more impact rather than try to preserve our own programs. And we also help the 4 offices represent Friends International in 4 different countries, including Switzerland, Germany, France, and US. So let me go on to the thing that we are doing on the ground. So I like talking about things and we are doing in the fields. So basically what we are doing is very simple. Serving life program, building future. So here's some of the highlight the program, the activity that we do with the children and youth in terms of serving life activity. So basically we work with children and youth, try to provide immediate response to the situation they face, including the outreach. We try to go and reach them wherever they are, where they are, when they are available for us to see them. It could be in the slum, it could be in the poor communities, in the public space, on the streets, in prison. We also work in prison and detention center. We provide disease prevention, HIV/AIDS, harm reduction program to people who are using drugs. We also provide medical intervention. We teach them how to protect themselves so that they can stay safe. From that, we build relationship, we build connections with children and youth. From that, we can start to work on something that we call building future components. So here's for young children, we provide quite different model or strategy, trying to reach them in the community and give them education. Those include the school campaigns, where we go to the communities and check out with the children whether they are, if they are at the school age, whether they are registered, enrolled in the school, whether they are not enrolling in school. And then through that, we help the what we call case management system, when we start to work with those who are supposed to be at school but not at the schools, and then we can support them. We also offer remedial class in the community, yes, things like this. We develop tools where we can use, as many discussions from the day one that we were talking about the quality of non-formal education, whether they are cheaper than the formal education and things like that. To me, is that non-formal education is a sort of a form of education that's designed effectively to respond to the needs of those who are not yet engaged for the formal process in the school. So we developed this kind of tool. This is just some of the tools that we produce, and we're lucky enough, for example, in Cambodia and the countries in Laos, we got a good support from the Ministry of Education, where all the tools were reviewed and endorsed by the government, and then we can use in our school. And we also train to public school, partner schools, and they can also use this for children in the public school as well. If I try to summarize the key objective of Friends International, we try to work building future, serving life, building future, but what we want to achieve is, with young children, we want to see them enroll in school, but more importantly is to keep them in school. For young adults, for young people, we try to get them for the vocational training, skill trainings, and what we want to see at the end is to get them employment. So we help that. And we also work with family and want to see family can be able to earn money to support the family so that children can go to school. So what we're trying to do to keep children in school, basically we found two reasons that children who are already enrolled in school but cannot stay in school. One is they cannot do, they don't do well at school. If they cannot catch up what is going on in the public school, if they cannot make friends, if they are not accepted well from the school, so they're not going to stay in school because they don't feel comfortable, they don't feel that they belong to school. And the second thing is that so respond to that issue, we help the groups in our program work directly with the public schools where we place our children, talk directly with the teacher and school principal, follow up what's going on with the student, whether they come every day, whether they're not coming, and then we try to dig out what the problem is. It is all along with our case management system that we designed to support those things. And the second thing is that their families. If the family doesn't earn enough, the family is not motivated enough to keep the children in school, of course they're going to put it up children to work for them, to earn more money and things like that. So we also work with the family. So we offer basically three options for them to increase their ability to support the family. First, we try to find job for them. Of course, we can see a family who helps skill, family doesn't help skills, and different situations. So we help the group that work directly in the field, connected with the local companies, shops, big or small company, and then we can absorb this parents to work. And if some condition they cannot work, maybe they help small children at home, they help six husband or wife, there are many other social issues that they cannot go to work. We try to give them another option is to work with them, train them so that they can do small business at their home or in their community. And we also provide startup course and follow-ups and to support the business, the small business. If they cannot do the small business, they help something to do at home. So we help also home-based training program where we teach them to do something easy that they can do, doing stuff, and then we can buy from them and we sell it at the markets. And from that program, we currently can provide about $25 a week for each family. It's not a lot. It's not, but that amount of money can keep them survive and keep children in school. This is one of the shops that we sell all the product that they made. So for young adults, for young children, young people, like I said, we try to engage them for skill training. So we're including hard skill training, things like this in our training workshops, and we also offer soft skill training, how to engage with the clients, and how, if they want to go to work, how to engage with their boss, with the other people work with them, things like that. That's a soft skill that enable them to be able to be a good workers or employees. And through this model, we provide a number of vocational training skills, and we are now on the process of pushing all the training workshop to become training business. We started with one of the skills is restaurants, cooking and restaurant. So we train them from level 1, knowing how to cook, and then they start to cook, and then they start to work and directly in the restaurant, so to public. So of that, we can observe that the most effective ways of training is that to put people in the real practice. And then we now are continue on with the beauties. We open nail bars. We also putting our motor mechanics to become the shops and electricity, things like that. So we are trying to push all the vocational training workshop to be training business. And even though we try to find the skill that is marketable and can lead them to a gainful employment in the market, but that's not enough. So there's always a situation where youth, they somehow they don't want the skill that we offer. Somehow they are staying too far that they cannot come to the training program, something like that. And then we have another program, what we call the apprenticeship program, where we work, we identify the private partners, agree together that they will train our youth. They are willing to transfer their skills, and we do the test together. So for example, every 3 months or 6 months, we do the test to see if the skill of the youth are improved. And at the end of the program, they get the certification letter, and then we continue on finding the job for them or assist them for self-employment. Now we are working on the new initiative where we open the employment office in community. This initiative is try to, accelerate the process of finding job for people. Because in whatever situation, when we see children on the street, work on the street, what they need is employment of their brother, employment of their parents to earn more money so that they can go to school. So this is a process where we help offices in the community, and we have 3 kind of specialists that provide support in them. So one is the job placement person who is working entirely in connecting to the local shop, private companies, providing training on how to be effective employees, to teach people on the soft skills so that they can be employees. And another person is self-employment people that's through that people can come and discuss on how to start up a business, and then we engage with other partner, friends program, our partner to provide them startup costs so that they can start their own business. And the third component of the office is a social support. So we work with marginalized community, and we expect that people will come, want a job, want to do the business, but they also help their social problem behind them. So through that, we work with them and link to the program that can help them address the issues and reduce the barrier for employment and self-employment. So we were thinking of always partnership and replication of the program. So we have some sort of model that we can replicate the model around. So here is one of the examples. We call Tree Alliance, Training Restaurant for Employment and Entrepreneurship. We started with one restaurant in Phnom Penh, and then we started with another program, and then NGOs, partner are interested in the model, where we work with children, we train them on the cooking and services and hospitalities, and then we open restaurant to the publics. This provides a good training quality to youth, but also can earn some benefit to support the program. We also have some partnership programs that are currently supported by the UNICEF. We are entering phase 3. So we call 3PC, the partnership programs for the protection of the children. This is one of the examples. What we are trying, instead of having one NGO working in different communities and provide services to beneficiaries, we have connected 2 different NGOs, and then we connected them all together. Instead of having Friend International in the middle and connect to individual organizations, we put them all in connected. This is one of the things that we encourage them to share their experience, lessons learned, and what works, what doesn't work, but also to expand the possibilities, the accessibilities, and availability of the services. For example, if one NGO is specialized in child protection, and another organization is specializing in providing vocational training, they can work together and they can refer their beneficiary, between each other. And we trying to work in partnership, and what we want to see is kind of the impact to lives of the people. We were talking about over 250,000 beneficiary benefit from the program and partner, but if you look at only the educations and employment programs, over the 2014 we have partner of 51 partner work together, and we touch on the support of the children for over 10,000 children that we support through case management and school support. Of those 2,200 were reintegrated for school. I mean, they never been to school, or they are at the school age, or they drop out, and then we work with them, and then we can reintegrate them back to school. 4,000 of children go on with remedial education to support them so that they can continue. We can continue and refer them back to the school. Through VT, we provide training program, vocational training program to over 2,000 of the children, youths in 2014. Then of those, we placed 680 youths for the job in the 2014. So that's all from my presentations. And again, our philosophy, our tagline is together building future. That means we cannot work alone. We try to work in partnership. We partner with everyone that we can work, the governments, NGO partners, donors, and also in the community. Now we can engage thousands of community to be our child self-agents, where they stay in the community, watch out and see, observe things happening on the children. If they are in danger, they are abused, that they can report to us through the many mechanisms, including the hotlines, a call for 24 hours, so that we can always do the intervention. So our philosophy is to work together, not doing things alone. Thank you so much.